Our Dr. Maryon-Davis joins us now from Salisbury in the UK. Thanks for speaking to us. Explain a little bit more about how these antibody testing kits could actually be a game changer. I mean, if they show, for example, that more than half the population has already been infected and has immunity to the virus, what will that mean?
Well, that means an awful lot. That really means that you've got a sufficient number of people in the population so that the virus can't get a grip and can't spread to more than one or two other people. Once the virus finds it hard to find a person who is susceptible, then that virus will become depleted and die out, and the whole epidemic will fade away. So it really is a game changer if we have more than half of the population who are immune to this disease.
I mean, is that what, we've heard this term over and over, this herd immunity term. Is that what it's all about?
Yes, it's a rather crude term, but yes, that's what it means. It means there are a sufficient number of people in the community who are immune to prevent the virus from being able to spread effectively. So the virus kind of gives up and fades away. That's the whole idea. And this antibody test could be a real game changer in trying to detect who has had the disease in the past.
Okay.
And that's really useful.
Right. We just have to hope it passes this, final testing phase and can actually be put to use. So in the meantime, I mean, how serious is the failing of so many wealthy countries to even be able to test for the virus itself? South Korea was credited with getting almost immediate control over the pandemic in South Korea because it instituted immediate testing of so much of the population. No other country has been able to do that, and we're seeing the very detrimental results.
Absolutely right. And I think an awful lot of countries, as you say, really quite wealthy countries, were just caught on the hop. They were behind the curve. They had too few tests available. So in the UK, for instance, we were testing people coming in from infected areas, other countries. We had enough tests for that. But then we had just about enough tests, not quite enough tests to test our health workers, but not enough tests for the general population. We were caught hopping, basically, whereas South Korea had masses of tests and they were testing everybody.
And I have to ask you as well, as far as the rest, of the global population is concerned, you've heard the United Nations concerns that very vulnerable populations, especially in areas of conflict, are being left with zero resources. No one is getting tested, allowing for the pandemic to potentially spread exponentially there. How much risk do you think that is putting all of us in?
It's a real problem because those countries are, on the whole, pretty poor, with poor health systems. And yes, that is a threat, especially if there's a lot of travel between countries. So it's a worry. Yeah.
Okay. Dr. Alan Maryon-Davis, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate your insights.